yesterday, these were actually smaller than that. They were kind of like those ones. A little bit, bigger, but progress. And throughout the day, they'll grow even bigger. But it had me thinking, and I know I missed out yesterday's go live, but it had me thinking about progress and how some people, for some of them, the progress isn't fast enough. But when you look at the things like those mushrooms, and I bet throughout the day they'll get even bigger, that progress isn't always something wholly visible, wholly, blatant. I mean, my place is getting there, and I'll show you. See? Clearing up an area here for the compost. Started a little bit already, but just these little things. Like, I get breaks every day, obviously when working, so I figure, why not do a little bit of gardening, and it's turned out into this long probably going to pave most of this, but I'm going to have some garden beds. Morning, Rob. And you'll notice the edging there. The edging, this here is from some IBCs that I've had. Now, in doing aquaponics, when I'm doing the chop and flip of the totes, there's a little bit left over, like a thin band in the middle. And yeah, I'm still wearing rubber, and it's my dirty rubber that I used to garden and do, work on the tools with. But see, these are getting ready for my aquaponics. Now, you cut out a section about so big from the middle, and I was looking at it and I was going, well, why not use that as garden edging? I mean, you pay a lot of money for the garden edgings and the little plastic garden beds. So for the cost of getting a second-hand or a used IBC, cutting it up with a jigsaw, and you have a full-on encircled pre-made raised plastic garden bed already. It's not huge. You could probably, depending on if you wanted to use top and bottom and how much you wanted to use out of one of those IBCs, you could actually make a larger garden bed, or a higher raised garden bed. So instead of cutting about this much out, which I've done here, as you can see I've marked it, you can cut a lot more out like that, and then use this cage already if you're worried about it, the integrity and all that. But because it's a solid band already, you don't have to kind of worry about a breakage in the middle that you would get with the other raised garden beds. I kind of looked at it when I cut it out, and I'm like, hey, that's like a garden edging in a raised garden beds, where I don't really need to do that much to secure it and make sure it's not going to break open like the ones where you get that's just the rolls, and you need to make a join in the back of it. So yeah, but progress, like I said, is not always visible. Like those mushrooms, they were not like that the day before. And I can guarantee you by the end of the day they'll be a hell of a lot bigger, because I'm going to keep misting them and make sure they get proper airflow and light. But yeah, progress. What things have you noticed have progressed? It's not perfect, but it's progress. Too many people, I guess, they have a goal and they have, benchmarks that they say that they want to meet. But when you actually sit and look at it, you might not have reached that benchmark. But when you look back, you go, okay, so from here to here, I might not have met this particular benchmark, but what else has been achieved, what progress has been made towards that. And sometimes when you actually take a look at the progress that you've made, that goal that you originally had, you go, well, that's no longer what I want or what I aim for. It's not what we're about anymore. And so you go, right, well, I'm going to change that. Do this progress and how I'm feeling about this. I'm going to change that. So it's not always about perfection. It's about progress. And a lot of people get caught up in perfection. And I don't blame them because they get assaulted all the time by the media, growing up, the culture, whatever, to have like this perfect life rather than a happy, satisfied life. I don't mean you have to be happy all the time. I mean, there's going to be ups and downs, but for the most part, when you look at what you've done throughout your life, look at how satisfied are you, and think about why are you not satisfied. Is it because of external factors that you're not satisfied, or is it your own internal factors, and why and what has influenced those internal factors to have those particular goals? Have they changed over the years? You know, we get that a lot in kink and in general society today now, because a lot of people fantasize or get the images on TV all the time with a perfect life, and they feel like they need to meet that. Like, girls, you don't have to have a successful career and a job and make X amount of money to feel like, you know, you're female or you're up or with it anymore. You know, guys, you know, you don't have to feel like, you know, you have to be the multi-millionaire or whatever to feel like you've succeeded in life. For some people, as I've said before, succeeding in life and being satisfied is just to be able to live day to day, no hassle, no dramas, occasionally getting treats and, you know, going out and ramping things up. So I talked about this with another lady who was wondering about the 24/7 lifestyle, and you know, she's read stories about people doing it 24/7, living it, you know, ramped up 24/7. I said, that's fantasy. This is the reality. And as long as you guys are happy with that and you're satisfied with that, that's not a drama. If you're not, then you talk about it. Getting to think about it, you know, things get in the way, kids, life, death taxes, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, what progress have you made? Like, look back, what progress have you made to date? Looking at your goals, does it match your goals? If not, why not? Do your goals now still currently matter, or are they being changed and refined as you go along and you make progress? You understand that you've changed, you've developed, you've grown as a person. So have a think about that. Anyway, I best be going. I've got to zip off and ride the wild data. Okay, catch you guys later. Bye.